What's going on, everybody? It's Fauci with you once again, and once again we are here for another Tuesday night league race with the MSR. For those not of you not in the know, that's Max Speed Racing, and today is going to be an exciting one, uh, because it's at Spa, the Belgium Grand Prix, and this is always a super exciting race. Big long track. Um, if you're brave and respectful, some great side-by-side racing can be had here. If you're not so much, it can get bad. It can get really bad. Um, you'll have to excuse me. I'm having a little bit of issues with my PC. Oh my goodness, it's raining outside.
If you can hear me, it's a weight qualifying driver.
Okay, I was just informed that it was a
40% chance of rain in the race.
40% chance rain in the race. I think you guys may be able to hear Evil. We're going to be able to interview him as this goes along, but for some reason he cannot hear me, and I do want to get that fixed. Man, I'll tell you what, my computer's acting strange right now. So hopefully this is going through YouTube okay. I'm unable to get it to monitor right now. Yeah, so that's horrible. What we will do real quick is let you check out some things here. So as you can see here, this was today's practice, and a grid of 10 at practice today. Some drivers practice on either on their own or with their own little groups or whatever. This is the information that this particular group has passed along to me. So you can see RPK Rum on the soft tires with a 143.4. But then if you drop down to P4 of BXTN 90 with a 144.7 on the medium tires. So you can see that time difference there. A little bit more than a second between the soft and the medium tires. I'm imagining all these drivers on the medium tires just kind of preparing for their race setup and how they might be looking to start the race, but um, we will have to wait and see on that. Next up, we will be able to check out the standings for the constructors standings as it is of at the beginning of Spa here today. Aston Martin still sitting in P1 with 318 points. 74 points behind them is Mercedes with 244 points. 147 back is Alpine with 171 points. Ferrari has 123 points. Red Bull has 119 points. AlphaTauri has 118 points. Close constructors battle there. And then McLaren, Williams, Alfa Romeo, and Haas all with 0 points on the board to this point in the season. Here you can see what we've got going on as far as the drivers championship. BXTN 90, 191 points. Just 27 points behind is I am Mr. DJ CJ. I'm Mr. DJ CJ. I always say I am. I'm Mr. DJ CJ with 164 points. 27 points is a win, and I want to say ninth or 8th place. So not too much between them in the grand scheme of things. Websy sitting on 127 points. Cotton with 112 points. Rum with 110 points. Close battle there. Jewel with 105 points. Huggy, losing it here. Huggy with 80 points. Angry sitting on 60 points. Unfortunately, not able to race today. Again today. Rogue sitting on 59 points, tied with Evil, also 59 points. Really close battle there. And Commander Lasky, the last points holder, with 18 points. With these other new drivers looking to absolutely put more points on the board. Hey, Michael, how's it going today, bro? I'm doing good. How are you doing? I saw you were playing FIFA today. Let me see if I can figure out my mic situation really quick. I'm not going to spend too much time doing this because I really don't understand why the game is not picking up my voice. Not muted. Yeah, it's very confusing. I do apologize for that, Evil. So let's get to the race action or qualifying action. So far, I'm Mr. DJ CJ sitting in P1 with a 154.3. Websy not far back at all with a 154.7. Saucy Monster, new name to me. So welcome to the league. Sitting in P3 with a 156.3, about 2 seconds back. It's Tunix. Glad that you could make it to the race today. Helped a lot last week in chat. Absolutely glad you could make it into the race today with a 156, but his was 156.4. Anton C4 Pro, another new name, with a 156.444. Okay, Stank Bagel with a 156.476. Jimbo Supernova with a 161. Wait, Jimbo Supernova just jumped up 155.8. Huggy with a 157 even, and everybody else still looking to put in a lap. Let's get some information up for you. I could absolutely use the help, but for some reason my mic isn't working. Yeah, absolutely feel free to jump in and see if maybe you can hear me. Michael, I appreciate it. Well, we already know the tires, so what are we looking for? Best tires. We'll just go with best. Telemetry on. And there. Websy jumping up to P1 with a 153.8. So there is a lot more time to be had. Right now, everybody's getting a feel for the track, trying to put some heat in the tires for sure. Huggy up to a 154.6. Let's check out some of these new drivers. Let's go with Stank Bagel, who's out on the track right now. Let's jump in his car. Stank Bagel in the Williams, heading into the pits right now. Unfortunately, jumped into the car a little late for him. Commander Lasky is out though, running it a little bit wide. Got to be careful with that. That's gonna that happens in the race. That absolutely can hurt you. as far as gathering up those penalties, and we all know that those penalties can completely alter a race. Commander Lasky absolutely looking fast on these intermediate tires. Again, the rain looking to stop by the time we get into the race, as Commander Lasky is into the pits. Let's give Jim Supernova a look here. Sitting in P4, 154.8. It looks like this is going to be a massively close race here. I don't know how many of these drivers want to drive on a wet surface tonight as far as the race goes, but everybody looking really good. No reports of incidents to this point. I would imagine not too many people want to find themselves going side by side through Eau Rouge in the rain, but outside of that, we do have an incident in Sector 1, a quick yellow flag there, but that could have just been somebody slowing to let somebody else by. Jim Supernova jumps up a position with a 154.4. So again, time to be had. RPK Rum just jumped up to a P5 with a 154.7. It looks like we have the potential for this field to be covered by a blanket again this evening. Always a good thing. Always what we like to see. Let's see what Cotton's got going on here. Who else is out? BXTN is out. Few drivers on their out lap. Let's check out Anton here. Anton through Eau Rouge. Looking good, looking good. I thought for a second it looked for a moment like he was sliding, but I think it was more of an issue with me in the game. All right, Tunix chiming in the chat saying that he's going to wait till it dries out a bit before jumping on the track. Be careful of your time, buddy. There's only about 5 minutes and 15 seconds left. Let's check out some of these drivers that have yet to put in a lap. Three drivers trying to put in a chat, trying to put in a time on track and holding one another up with only 4.5 minutes to go, or just over that. You might want to back off and just spread the field a little bit, guys. Evil is on his out lap. Amit really trying to get in a lap, but his track is showing red, so I don't think this is going to count. But we'll see here in about 15-20 seconds. Car looking very stable through the backstretch here as DJ CJ puts in a fast time with a 153. I can't see it, 7. So just a hair over Websy as Amit is into the pits. Lasky still in the early stages of the lap. Saucy pretty much going through a rouge right now. Having to have a big lift there. That's not going to be the case in the dry. Cotton takes a P3 as he's sitting on the side of the track, one of his wheels spinning. Has he lost the rear? Did he break his suspension? P3 with a 154.3. Cotton disqualified from qualification for sitting on the track. Let's jump in with Evil. Oh, Evil is in the pits. Still hasn't set a time. We've got Amit. We had a train going out. I didn't get to catch all the cars. So I'm thinking it was Amit, Websy, BXTN, and Supernova, who is around checking it out on the soft tires. That's a bold move, but he does have he does have a hot lap in already, sitting in P4 with a 154.4. Michael, I saw you joined. I don't know what's going on with that. I saw you join the party. I'm not getting any indication that there's an issue, but for some reason I can see that my voice indicator is not lighting up when I speak. I checked. I'm not muted. Headphones are on because I can hear. I'm not sure what's going on there. Just kind of sticking with Supernova here to see what he can do on these soft tires. Here's going to be a big test going up through a rouge. I don't think he had the lift. Interesting choice. I'm Mr. DJ CJ has decided to retire after 2 laps, still sitting in provisional pole with a 153.7. Got Websy also on the soft tires, trying to upset the apple cart here. Even though it says that he's on the medium or the intermediates. So yeah, some issues going on here. And who was that? Somebody just absolutely blocked Websy during his fast lap. That is not good. You hate to see that. 5-place penalty for Anton for a collision. I think that was Anton that it said. Wow, Evil unable to put in a lap. Amit unable to put in a lap. Again, Cotton disqualified. Lasky unable to put in a lap. Oh crap! I hit the wrong. I didn't That was a mess. Let me hop in this party real quick. If I can see the invite. Apologize for this. Join the party. See if it works. Testing, testing. Yeah, it is something on my end for sure. I don't know what's going on. I'm also having issues with my PC, and as you can see, yeah, I can hear Michael in the chat, but he can't hear me.
Still can't hear you.
So, yeah, I'm not sure what the issue is with my situation here. As we wait for the for everything to settle out here, we've got BXTN with a 144. What? Yeah, something is really wrong. No. Apparently, BXTN was able to put in a hot lap on the soft tires. BXTN with a 144.3. Wow. That was big. So we've got BXTN P1. I'm Mr. DJ CJ P2. Rum P3. Websy P4. Jim Supernova P5. Huggy Bear P6. Saucy Monster P7. Anton P8. Tunix P9. Bagel P10. Lasky 11. And I missed the rest. Being called back. Gotta go back to the. Michael, if you can hear me in the chat, we're over in Evil's party. Hope that worked or not. Yeah, everything is just so messed up right now. I really do apologize for the struggles we're having here. And the cars are rolling off for the reconnaissance lap. Yes. Again, BXCN P1. I'm Mr. DJ CJ and P2. Rum P3. Supernova P4, Huggy Bear P5, Saucy Monster P6, Tunix P7, Websy P8, Bagel P9, Lasky 10, Amit 11, Evil 12, Anton 13, and Cotton in P14. Let's get set up for the race. We're gonna jump in the middle, so that's gonna be. We're gonna watch. We're gonna sit on Tunix as he takes off the line. Tunix says he went out way too late. It's too dry now. By the way, still says round 12 Brazil. Oh, okay. I appreciate you letting me know that. I'll have to fix that in post. So that didn't even change. Yeah, I'm having a lot of issues. I would like to just restart my PC, but or actually reset my modem, but can't really do that right now. Hopefully next week we'll have a better go at it. I can't even get to it on YouTube. This is insane. It's just showing the loading icon. Tunix sitting in the shadow. And the lights are out. Drivers are off. DJ CJ able to overtake BXTN. Tunix with a 5-second penalty for a severe collision. Drops all the way back to the back of the field. He will be able to clean that 5-second penalty up in the pits. Although it'll be a lot to work for, on. Anton is out of the race. Turn 1, lap 1. That is unfortunate for him, the new driver. Hopefully he will be back next week to give it another shot. It does happen. It does happen. BXTN and I am I'm Mr. DJ CJ. DJ CJ. CJ. Really starting to battle it out early here. CJ trying to get some good separation. Huggy Bear just behind BXTN wants to get up to his teammate so that they can work it out together and kind of get some separation from the rest of this field. Behind him, Rum just hanging on the DRS range and now stepping outside of it just a bit. Bagel behind him, losing sight of Rum. Supernova right on the back of Bagel, looking to make that, to keep that up, or go ahead and make a pass as Bagel really gets sideways coming out of the final corner. Let's jump into let's get some telemetry up, or back up here. What I want to see are the tires here. So at the front of the pack, the first 4 drivers are all sitting on the soft tires from P5, starting with Bagel all the way down to P9. Websy all on the medium tires. Evil on the soft tires. Cotton on the mediums. Lasky is out of this race, and Tunix also on the soft tires, as we have a virtual safety car, I imagine, for an incident with Commander Lasky, taking him out of this race. That's the end of the virtual safety car. Let's jump all the way back to the back end of the pack here. Tunix looking to really make up space for that first lap incident. really making grounds on Cotton as this field has bunched up in the back at least. Actually, almost all the way around up to Huggy Bear, who has gotten between BXTN and his teammate. Huggy Bear now in the position to help his teammate DJ CJ get some good points tonight and really close up the gap as race control enables DRS. Huggy Bear about to have to be on the defensive side here as he and BXTN make the run up to Eau Rouge now. The draft really working well. There's the DRS and was able to pass early. This is going to allow him, would normally allow BXTN to get a lot of space, but Huggy really hanging on. Rum in the mix as well, not willing to let these two go. This is looking like it's going to shape up to be a really good three-way battle. Behind them, about 3.5 seconds, is Jim Supernova, able to look back and see Bagel with Amit and Websy really fighting for it. Saucy Monster has pulling a little bit of train back there, with Evil trying to make the pass. Thought better of it, backed out. Evil runs a little bit wide. Let's jump on board with them. Cotton just behind him. We know Cotton can be really fast down straights. Man, there are a lot of battles going on right now. A lot of really close battles as DJ CJ puts in a 1:46.4. Look at this right here. Saucy Monster looking to put a move on Websy. Through turn one, unable to do it. Oh, who was that? Was that Evil? No, that wasn't Evil, I don't think. Maybe Bagel. I think it was Bagel. Got a bit sideways in there. Cotton with a move on Saucy Monster. Able to make it happen. Can he hold it through the turn? Yes, he is able to hold it. Oh, Evil able to make a pass as well. Looking to latch onto his teammate. Maybe these two can work together and get up to the front of this pack. Tunics all the way back up to P8 and within a DRS range of Websy as he puts a foot on the tire on the grass and spins it into the opposite wall. His car still looks drivable. That is unlucky for Tunics. Never like to see that. Bagel trying to get back into this. Evil losing a little bit of ground to Saucy Monster, who has gotten past him again, trying to catch up to Cotton, but Cotton is outside of DRS for him. BXTN this time putting in the fastest lap with a 1:46.4. Websy within the DRS range of Cotton. No, excuse me. Within DRS range of Amit. Is it going to happen right now? DRS is open. Look at the closing speeds. There he goes. There was no fighting that whatsoever. Websy up into P6, looking to get up into the battle to help his teammate out. We know those two absolutely work together every week. Jim Supernova trying to remain as a spoiler. Huggy still within DRS range of Rum. Definitely needs it to get back up into this fight with his teammate and BXCN. Although DJ CJ is a good 4 seconds out ahead of BXCN. Rum trying to make inroads on BXCN while Huggy is trying to catch Rum. This is where you want to see it all. These three drivers all on the soft tires. Rum able to use the DRS to make good grounds. If he can just hold it here, Websy with a 146.3. Proving he is fast. Rum looking for DRS, catches it. Is there enough space? Enough distance? No, there is not. In the meantime, Huggy Bear does make good inroads onto the back of Rum. BXTN feeling he needs to remain calm, drive his race, let it happen. We just lost Tunix. Evil sitting about 19.5 seconds back, must have gone into the pits. That's unfortunate for him. Saucy Monster, 3-second penalties, multiple warnings. Easy to step off the track here. Really easy to do. The XCN with a 3-second penalty. That's not like him. But again, it comes easily here on Eau Rouge. Well, at Eau Rouge, I guess. But on Spa. Saucy Monster sitting in no man's land. Nobody around to help. Same with Bagel and Evil. Cotton really close to Amit right now. There's the DRS. Amit is fired out of a gun coming out of the final corner there. All these drivers on the medium tires. This, though, is where Cotton tends to shine. Going up through Eau Rouge. His natural speed, now DRS, and he will be in within slipstream range. Not quite close enough as Bagel gets a 3-second penalty. Evil also taking the same penalty, same type of penalty. Tunic saying with all the hope in his heart, he prays they get rid of that stupid curb. Yes, the curbs here, and many of them here at Spa can really catch you out. Can either suck your car to the outside or throw your car across the track, depending on where you are. Amit really feeling the pressure from Cotton. Supernova on Websy now, only about a half second back, about to catch DRS on this pit straight here. Unfortunately, Supernova kind of loses it as BXTN is in the pits. So is Huggy Bear. The guys on the soft tires starting to make their tire changes. A lot of drivers really hoping for rain right now, I think. The rain would even things out. Both Rum and DJ CJ only drivers on the soft tires right now. Rum sitting about 5 seconds back. Not a bad place to be for sure. Let's check out the number of stops we've had thus far for some of these drivers. So, BXTN with a stop and Huggy with a stop. Evil out of the race after making his stop, and Tunix also not able to finish the race. Rum into the pits, looking to change onto the mediums. A lot of drivers going by. See how far Rum falls in this. Rum back out, comes out into P7, but does have Huggy just behind him. No, that's not Huggy. Oh, yes it is. Huggy just behind him. Saucy Monster not far behind him. BXTN just ahead of Rum. Still waiting for some other drivers to make pit stops. Kind of sort this whole thing out. Again, an issue with everything. I cannot tell you how old these tires are for a lot of these drivers unless it is actually correct. Wrong button. My fault. So CJ, BXTN, Rum, Huggy have made their stops. CJ, BXTN, Rum, Huggy. Yeah, okay, so we're correct here. The leaders on 9-lap-old medium tires, looking to push these tires for as long as they possibly can. Rum with DRS. Looking to get a really good launch out of turn 1 and is able to do so not too bad. Although I will have to admit that no pun really intended. Just caught it at the end. Got just a slightly better launch out of T1. Trying to break the draft. Can't do it. They're side by side through turn 3. Hold it. Hold it. Well played. Oh no. Amit is around. I did not notice him touch, but I can't see the back of Rum's car, so they may have touched. Unfortunately, like I said, I cannot see the rear of his car. There's no warning from the race stewards about a collision there either, so it could just be that Amit spun up his tires. Huggy now in a position trying to overtake Rum. The only driver out here with a chance for a DRS, and that chance is coming up. About 15 seconds. Slows down for the penultimate and then the final corner. He needs a good launch. Unable to hold on to Rum in that, coming out of that final corner down the front straight. Rum is really launching out of these turns very well, but Huggy will have DRS coming up here in just a couple of seconds. See what he can do with it. DJ CJ back up into P3. His medium tire is only a single lap old. Everybody around him with 10 lap old medium tires. Let's go through these drivers right now and where everybody is. Websy in P1, 10 lap old medium tires. Jim Supernova P2 as Rum takes a 3-second penalty, multiple warnings. Supernova P2 with 10 lap old tires, about 6.5 seconds behind Websy. DJ CJ ready to pounce on Supernova, 1 lap old medium tires. He and Huggy the only drivers within DRS range at the moment. You can really see how much better his DJ CJ's tires are working than Supernova's at the moment. As they go through the fast corners and then through this final chicane, there's the DRS. Supernova giving him just the tiniest bit of a squeeze. All good. DJ CJ willing to accept that. Are these guys going to try to go side by side? No, not through a Rouge. DJ CJ thinks better of it knowing that he has DRS coming right now. Bang, there it is. Cotton looking to follow and then make a pass. Unable to make the pass, but that was a beautiful, beautiful move by those two drivers on Jim Supernova. The newer medium tires definitely putting in the better work. Let's get down to Huggy again. Race control, Saucy Monster with a 3-second time penalty. Rum still able to really hold off Huggy. Bagel switched to the hard tires, as did Admit. Looking to go to the end of this race. Cannot blame them. Evo, I see where you said I attempted to rejoin. Again, I'm having a lot of issues over here. I do apologize for that. I was actually hoping to get an interview with you as far as, well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Nobody can hear me. But I guess you can kind of hear me by listening to the stream. Rum with a 146.1. DJ CJ looking to make a big time. 6 seconds on Websy. Websy, remember, still has yet to pit. DJ CJ has pit, but we don't know if he's going to need to pit again. Lap 13 right now. He's on lap 13 right now. Only 3 laps into this. Websy's 12 laps into on his medium tires. So I do believe DJ CJ is in a position where he can make it to the end. Cotton does have DJ CJ in his view, but Cotton also sitting on 12 lap old tires. BXTN all over Cotton right now, and we saw how much better the medium tires are actually. I mean, the newer medium tires are working than the older medium tires. Supernova in this fight as well, fluctuating between being in and out of DRS range as Rum makes a pass on him. Rum again on the newer medium tires, but Supernova looking to catch. Supernova into the pits, as is Cotton. Websy still hanging on with his 13 lap old tires. And DJ CJ is catching him now within the 5-second range. Saucy Monster speeding in the pits. That's a 5-second penalty. That's a heavy, heavy penalty in this. If BXTN can catch up to DJ CJ, I think Websy would be eternally grateful to just kind of have some of that pressure relieved. But both BXTN and DJ CJ will be able to get past Websy once Websy goes in for his tire change. Meanwhile, Rum absolutely catching up to BXTN. Now just inside of DRS range as he loses the rear end just ever so slightly, and that's enough to put him off track in the kitty litter. That's really unfortunate. Dirty tires, having a hard time holding on to it. Evo, I acknowledge what you said, but I'm not going to announce that. That should be an announcement for you to make. Websy is into the pits at this point. So who's gotten past him? DJ CJ now in P1, BXTN P2, Huggy P3. Websy's coming out in P4 and looking like he's going to be quite comfortable in that P4. About 6 seconds behind Huggy. Websy is on the soft tires, brand new soft tires. Gotta love that. We're about to see a battle here. Websy, the only driver. Well, let's go ahead and say Websy and Cotton, the two drivers in the top 5 on the soft tires. Can they work these soft tires out to be able to challenge before the end of this race? Just about 7 or so laps to go. Nobody within DRS range of anybody else. So if you're doing it on your own. That, in my opinion, puts Cotton in a catbird seat. We know that his car is very fast in a straight line, although he is 8 seconds behind Websy right now. Supernova also on some brand new soft tires, only about 3 seconds behind Cotton, going to be looking to prove that his car is amazing in a straight line as well. Saucy Monster about 14 and a half seconds behind Supernova. Rum, unfortunately, in P8, about 20 seconds behind Saucy Monster. Bagel, a further 22 seconds behind Rum, and Amit, a further. Wait. Now it's saying that Bagel's only 8 seconds. Yeah, this is all. Something is just not working right here. I do apologize again. Hopefully by next week we will have figured this all out and have it all straightened up for you guys. Getting back to the chat here for a second. Tunix says that he spun out twice, just didn't want to finish. He feels really bad for hitting Rum at the beginning, but he misjudged his braking and slammed into him. That unfortunately is something that happens as we are able to get Evil into the chat. Evil, can you say something if you're watching the stream? Oh, well, I imagine you are. If you're so I can see if I can at least hear you. Back to the race. Websy able to catch up and put Huggy under pressure. Those soft tires allowing him to do it. Look at this. Websy is about to run away with it. Websy now in the P3 behind his teammate by about 5.5 seconds. Websy needs to really dig deep, catch up to BXTN, because we know that these two drivers can link up and use the slipstream with one another to separate themselves and from the pack. But right now they need to use that to be able to catch the leader. Great drive on Websy's part here to be able to get up here. Apparently I couldn't hear Evil, and he is back out of the party. I don't know if it has to do with the game or what, but I want to say it's more on my end. Yeah, we'll work that out for sure, though. Let's check out the penalties, because they are actually going to dictate how this race ends at this point. A lot of people sitting on penalties. I don't imagine anybody else is going back into the pits at this point. So BXTN sitting on 3 seconds worth of penalty. So that puts them about 7.5 seconds behind DJ CJ. Websy, no penalties. Huggy, no penalties. Cotton, 3 seconds. Supernova, 3 seconds. So what you see is what you get between those two. Saucy Monster, 14 seconds worth of penalties. Does not help Rum. That puts Rum just a little bit outside still. Rum will have to make up some more time. Bagel, 6 seconds worth of penalties, and Amit sitting on 3 seconds worth of penalties. Back in P10, looking to bring home some points as Amit runs wide. Does not catch a penalty though. He was very much off the throttle. Websy able to make up a second on his teammate. Huggy falling back from Websy. Trying to see who just... Bagel driving really slow, now getting back up to speed. Doesn't look like those hard tires are really working for him, unfortunately. Websy takes a 3-second penalty. Multiple warnings. That's unfortunate, but that being said, that puts him in BXTN on equal footing. So what you see is what you get between these two right now, and it is about just under 3.5 seconds. Websy is behind BXTN now, definitely making good inroads. So what Huggy needs to do is make up just a little bit more time, because Huggy has no penalties. He's about half a second right now, technically off of Websy. If he can make up that now almost a second, it will look good for him. It will be good for him. It could give him a P3. Cotton sitting in no man's land. No, wait, there's a driver. that he's approaching really fast. Is that Huggy? Again, Cotton just so fast down straights. Just every track that he goes to, every track that he drives, his car is just super quick down the straights. Now has Huggy within his sights. Supernova, though, really keeping up, so we're going to have to start checking Supernova out and see what his car is like down the straights in these races as well. One of the newer drivers had a great showing last week. And these two drivers are really catching up to Huggy. What's going to happen here is Cotton's going to... Oh, that was... I'm sorry, that was a mitt. Now a lap down. Yeah, okay, that was a lap car. My mistake. Look, Supernova really on Cotton's tail now. But Cotton... Look at that separation he got coming out of that final corner. Supernova's going to have to counter that. Cotton does it again, but Supernova will have DRS here. And looks close enough to make something happen. Boom, there it is. There he goes. Beautiful pass by Supernova. Both of these drivers, again, sitting on 3 seconds, so it's all even. What you see is what you get. With that battle between Supernova and Cotton, Huggy was able to create a bit more separation. Websy now within DRS range of BXTN. So what are the team orders here, or how does this team put it all together? I shouldn't say team orders. That was the wrong term to use. Websy is on the newer, softer tires. If he gets ahead, he's probably gonna just really run away. We did see DJ CJ for a second out in front. So Websy able to catch glimpses of DJ CJ every now and again. Here's DRS. The DRS down that long straight gives so much more speed. Saucy Monster speeding in pit lane once again, 5 seconds. That's okay, it's your first race. Nerves play into it. Just don't let it catch you out. Come back next week stronger, pushing, being the driver you know that you are. BXTN still about 4.5 seconds back of DJ CJ and holding that. It might be the better position for Websy to be in front and be able to pull BXTN up to DJ CJ, and then these two try and pass. But it may be too little too late at this point, as Websy makes the pass on BXTN. BXTN not fighting it very hard at all. Smart man, you don't want to take out your teammate. Websy praying for a miracle right now, if he is someone that prays. DJ CJ, a little over 5 seconds ahead of him, but anything could happen. slight misjudgment, a momentary lapse could really catch you out as BXTN DRS allows him back past Websy. That was a great pass. The teammates fighting for this position, but definitely aren't going to fight too hard. They know that they have the Constructors' Championship to worry about. Huggy able to remain comfortable in front of Cotton. Cotton is able to get back past Jim Supernova. Supernova just a second outside. Looking to make inroads, and looks like he's catching. Voice crack, wow. At my age. Let's try and catch the end of everybody's race here. DJ CJ in P1. BXTN P2 as Websy lets him by. Websy nose was ahead for a second. Great teamwork between the two of these guys, as always. Huggy Bear P4. Cotton P5. Supernova P6. Rum looking like he's solid for P7 unless his car just absolutely explodes. That's going to have Saucy Monster in P8. Bagel in P9. And Amit, a lap down, has already finished his race in P10. As Rum crosses the line, Saucy Monster coming through the final chicane now, or the S-turns, however you want to name that. And Bagel just a bit back further, looking to finish out this race at Spa. So yeah, a lot of drivers out of this race. Surprisingly, Spa's a track that definitely can catch you out, but is also a track that most people know really well. So to see so many drivers actually be out of the races is surprising to me. We're going to get a final look at the standings and watch as DJ CJ does his customary print out onto the podium. Congratulations. I'm Mr. DJ CJ, P1, BXTN, P2, his teammate Websy in P3. That's your podium. Here are the final standings for everybody. Again, I'm Mr. DJ CJ, P1, BXTN 90, P2, Websy P3, the Huggy Bear 89, P4, Cottony Goblin P5, Jimbo Supernova P6, RPK Rum P7, Saucy Monster 157 is P8, Stank Bagel P9, Dyma Emit P10, Evil Scotsman P11. It's Tunix 9980 P12, Commander Lasky P13, and I'm sorry, I didn't. Anton C4, I couldn't remember the numbers. C4 Pro, unfortunately, in last, but going to be looking to make up those positions next week. Congratulations to all the drivers. Really saucy race there for sure. Again, I apologize for all the just mess with everything that's going on. It's usually better, and next week I promise I will do everything I can to make it better again. So with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream. I can't go and interview anybody because nobody can hear me, and so yeah, this has been Max Speed Racing MSR uh, Tuesday night league race. I remember that I need to go fix the uh, the title. Thanks, Tunix, for letting me know that. Um, and we'll see